Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I'm telling you right now, it takes me more than 20 minutes. So get comfortable, or when it's your time, bye. Okay. So, okay. There's a power for good in the universe, and it's greater than you are, but you can use it. Ernest Holmes. Today, I am asking you to listen to my lesson with your heart. Listen with your heart. Because today, I'm talking about energy. And although everything in this universe is energy, we can't see it. We cannot touch it, but we can sense it. We can feel it. And we can learn to better respond to it. You don't have to learn about the law of vibration or about the law of attraction. You don't have to know about this to use this energy. But the more I have learned about it, the more proof I had that, oh goodness, yes, I am enough. As you know, the law of vibration states that everything, including us, is in constant motion, vibrating at its own vibrational frequency. But you may not know that the law of vibration mandates that we must first align with the frequency of our dreams and our desires before we can attract them to us. And today, that's why I'm talking about the law of vibration, because it always precedes the law of attraction. Oh, you here, so I know you've heard about the law of attraction. But did you know that the law of attraction is the secondary law? It always follows the law of vibration, because the law of vibration, the law of attraction can only attract back to us experiences of like and matching vibrations. Now, the frequency of energy is the speed or the rate that things vibrate. Now, this is important because if your energy vibration ain't got that zing, well, you don't get the thing. Now, what changed my life is when I understood that the only difference between lack and lavish, or sick and perfect health, is the rate that the energy vibrates. Now, why is this important? Everyone, just take a breath right now. Take a breath to just feel what you're vibrating. Feel it. Just feel it. Feel what you're vibrating. Now that feeling that you're vibrating right now just gave the universe its answer. The question the universe is asking, who are you? How shall I know you? What is your name? And our answer is always given as a vibrational frequency, a feeling. And now, the law of attraction gets busy fulfilling that frequency, that belief. Now, one of the great old school science of mind minister, Dr. David Walker, in his book, You Are Enough, said, every person can accomplish what they set out to do if they first set out to do first accept your enoughness. That acceptance is a feeling of enoughness, a vibrational frequency of enoughness. I know you can't see it or touch it, ooh, but you can feel it. The vibrational frequency of enoughness is the frequency of the truth, and it feels good. It always feels good. Truth feels good. Now, Penny Price says in her book, Frequency, your personal vibration, the frequency of energy you hold moment by moment in your body, in your emotion, and in your mind, is the most important tool that you have for creating and living your ideal life. Most important tool that you have to live your ideal life, your personal vibration. Now, what she and Dr. Walker are saying that as humans, our personal vibration and the vibration of us accepting our enoughness will take us anywhere we choose. See? That's why we are enough. The catch is, we just have to prove it to ourselves. We each must prove for ourselves, I am enough. But see, we're humans. So we also have the ability to make up stories and tell lies about ourselves. See, that's one of the things that set humans apart from everything else in the universe. We have the ability to lie about ourselves, to deny our power, and to deny our enoughness. And that's a problem. Lies have a vibrational frequency which matches a physical experience that are possible, but are not the truth. But the good news, we have the ability to feel the low and slow frequency of a lie. And that's our opportunity to consciously and deliberately shift our vibration and move to the vibration of what we want to experience. That sounds too easy. Well, Ernest Holmes called it simple. Simple? Simple once we understand how vibrations work. And simple when we teach ourselves that lies hurt. And lies, they get in our way. And lies, they make life less fun. So I found what helps me to align with the vibration of my desire is to be able to first accept the truth that I am enough. But in many cases, while we are embracing the truth of I am enough, we have not parted ways with those corresponding lies that we have been told for years. Lies like, you're not old enough. You're not young enough. You're not tall enough. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not cute enough. You know what? You just ain't enough. And yet we're repeating these lies. The problem is we can't support the vibration of the truth and the vibration of a lie at the same time. And this creates a vibrational frequency of confusion and pain. But remember, the law of attraction is always working, and it is always matching and reflecting back an experience that equals the vibrational frequency of that lie. And lies hurt. Lies get in our head and make us feel small and make us feel unworthy. Many of us have never even questioned those lies, and some were harsh. And by no means were they fun. We just believed that that's the way life is. And for this reason alone, it has been easier to hold on to the lie than to let them go. But now we find ourselves in a space where we're questioning, how do I tell the difference between the truth and the lie? And someone wrote, if you believe that the truth is the lie, you will automatically believe that the lie is the truth. And that makes sense. But it's easy to differentiate between the truth based solely on how they make us feel. Now, Byron Katie told us in her book, Loving What Is, behind every uncomfortable feeling, there is a thought that is not true. Now, this is the way I say it. Lies are painful. Lies hurt, and it's just that simple. So feel this. Our good is already here, and it's already ours. And without a doubt, we are enough to experience any good thing. Ooh, that feels good. See, because that's the truth. So if you're not having one heck of a good time, how do I say this without hurting your feelings? Well, okay, I got it. See, it's not you. It's not you that is not good enough. It's the vibrational frequency that you are offering for the match change of that frequency that you're offering. It's not good enough. It's not high enough. It's not high enough. It's not fast enough to match that goody gumdrop new experience that you desire. And it's as simple as that. Come on, what else could it be? We individualize God. Therefore, there is no thing that is too good for me. And there is no thing that is too good for you. How could anything be too good for the individualization of God? But we must feel it to experience it. Feel it. The APA Dictionary of Psychology stated, it said that a feeling is a self-contained phenomenal experience. Self-contained. Self-contained. Oh, that means that the feeling is already carrying the experience around inside itself. See, that's why I have my experiences and you have yours. Because we don't all feel life the same. But once I learned that what we feel is our vibrational frequency, which becomes the measuring cup that determines how much or how little I receive, oh, baby, I start paying attention. I start paying attention to my feelings, and once I really paid attention to my feelings, I knew it was time for me to change. Because since I did not always like what I was feeling, I knew I wouldn't always like the expression that I was most certainly going to receive. it became clear to me that my feelings really do count and that I needed to be conscious of my feelings because my responses to my surroundings are always impacting my vibration. Dr. Wayne Dyer said on a YouTube pic, he said, energy doesn't come in good and bad. It comes in high and low. It comes in fast and slow. Well, what I know about low, slow energy, it feels bad to me. It feels bad to me. We're always adjusting our frequency to everything we see, everything we feel. And I now know that we do feel it, and therefore we are vibrating it. So I had to teach myself to recognize what I'm feeling. I don't always know what I'm feeling, but I always know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I know what I'm feeling. And now I know what I'm feeling is too important to ignore. I try to go through the day figuring out what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. And if I don't like that feeling, I trust the law. So I know I have to rethink whatever this is. And I can guarantee you gooder, better, and more experiences of life if we embrace the law of vibration. But I gotta remember, Ernest Holmes, there's a power in a universe greater than you are, and you can use it all day long. We're thinking, we're feeling, and we are vibrating the universal qualities of life. Love, intelligence, power, peace, beauty, joy, health, prosperity, freedom. And what I am thinking and what I am feeling determines how much or how little I receive. Oftentimes, what we receive is not enough yet, but we are enough. And like I said, the catch is we just have to prove it to ourselves. Now, I remember my first times, because you always remember your first time. Oh, come on now. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the first time that I proved to myself that I am enough. Well, let me tell you my story. Do you know that children's nursery rhyme, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never harm me? You remember that? Well, that's a lie. Words spoken by others may not hurt you, but mean, lying, self-talk, oh, it can make us feel unworthy and make us believe that we are not enough, and that feels bad. Well, years ago, I was in an important meeting, sitting at a table with important people, district directors, district managers, and the United States Department of Agriculture's Inspector General, the top boss. We were each in a meeting to provide our opinions because a decision had to be made. Now, I can't tell you what the decision was about, because if I told you, yeah, you know, I had to kill you all. But I entered that room confident and worthy. And once seated, I quickly noticed I was the only junior auditor at the table. I was the only female at the table. I was the only person of color at the table. I noticed that. That was no big thing. I was still feeling confident and worthy. The discussion started, and the time came for the decision to be made. And the Inspector General gave his decision first. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Oh, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. My first thought, we don't agree. Instantly, I felt a little bit nervous, a little bit uncomfortable and nervous. Next, one by one, the district directors spoke. Each one agreed with the Inspector General. And as each spoke, my self-talk started lying on me. You must be wrong. They don't agree either. I felt unsure. Self-talk, yeah, you must be wrong. Self-talk, you know, they have more experience. You know, they're the directors. The district manager's opinion, and no surprise to me, here one by one, they too agreed with the Inspector General. Now my self-talk was getting louder and getting mean. Okay, let's think about this. You, Cheryl, you're going to disagree with the United States Department of Agriculture's Inspector General even after the directors have agreed with him? Have you lost your mind, Cheryl? Cheryl, you're representing the Midwest region. What are they going to say when you get back to the office? You must be wrong. You're going to get fired. Now, it was my turn, and all eyes were on me. And the United States Department of Agriculture's Inspector General said to me, Cheryl, what do you have for us? Cheryl, what's your opinion? Ooh, time didn't just slow down. Time stopped. I did not like the feeling of this moment. It felt bad. Nobody agreed with me. Self-talk again. Hey, Cheryl, just lie and agree with them. Ooh, I don't like the feeling of that. Self-talk. Nobody agrees with you. Just lie. Nope, that really feels bad. All eyes were on me, still on me, waiting my opinion. Cheryl's opinion. Oh, I reminded myself, Cheryl, right now, in this right here, right now moment, remember what you're doing. Cheryl, you are G-O-D-D-I-N-G. Cheryl, you're guiding. What does that mean? Cheryl, right at this moment, like every moment, the universe is always asking a question that no one in the universe can answer for you. But you, the universe is asking you, Cheryl, do you believe that your opinion has value? Cheryl, do you believe that your opinion has worth? Oh, goodness, I recognize this moment. I had prepared for this moment. I knew what was happening. See, it looked like the Inspector General was asking me, Cheryl, what do you think? But I knew better. Right here, in this right now moment, it's a universe that is asking, Cheryl, who are you? Cheryl, how shall I know you? Cheryl, what is your name? Hey, Cheryl, Just vibrate your answer to me like you always do. I'll know what to do. I'll know what to do like I always do. I will reflect it back to you. In that moment, I knew it was more important for me to agree with my truth than it was for me to agree with the United States Department of Agriculture Inspector General. Time started again. My answer, well, you know I don't agree with you, and this is why. Shortly after that first meeting with the Agriculture Inspector General, it ended. The meeting was over, and we each went our own separate ways. But it was no surprise to me. I feel good. I felt really, really good with myself. I had just vibrated that the opinion of Cheryl's counted. I had just vibrated that Cheryl's opinions are important and that Cheryl's opinions are worth hearing. Approximately 2 months later, my director called me into his office and he said, I just got a call from the Inspector General and he is initiating a new department council and he wants you on it. Cheryl, he said you impressed him. See, that was my first time. And that is the day that I first proved to myself that I am enough. And that was my first day that I proved to myself that my days of guiding, Godding, it really works. But what I want you to recognize, we all are guiding, all of us. But we all have to start guiding consciously and deliberately. There is already an existing vibration for everything in life. So it's important for me to feel what that vibration feels like, rather than unconsciously matching the vibrations of something I never want to see in my life. I never want to see on my mountain, like disease, lack, depression. I want to realize that this is exactly what I'm doing. When I am worrying, when I am in doubt, and when I am in fear. See, that's guiding too. But that is not good guiding. That is unconscious guiding. I want to deliberately match a certain vibrational something that I want to experience, something that would be fun, something that would be exciting, something that will be phenomenal. So it's important that I know what my desires feel like and what I am, and that I am participating consciously in guiding. We want all our guiding to be deliberate. And the good news is, this is simple. I'm not creating a vibration. I'm deliberately matching a vibration that already exists. And I encourage myself to keep asking, what else? What other? What more? Love and expression of beauty, joy, and health, and prosperity, and freedom. What can I express that is a more, gooder, better expression of this divine energy that I am? See, it's not just energy that's available to me. It's the energy that I am. It's the energy that we are. Everything is energy. So I am deliberately guiding. I am always elevating and expanding my I amness. When I am deliberately guiding, of making all things new in this right here, right now moment, I start with the unformed energy that can become anything. And I deliberately shape it with my thoughts and feelings. Now, some of us read about the truth, others take classes about the truth, and some people really like to show off by talking about the truth. But that's not intentionally guiding. Intentionally guiding is when we apply the truth to ourselves and set out to match it. When I am deliberately guiding, I like to prove to myself what I say I know. When I am deliberately guiding, there are some things that I must trust. All the power in the universe is expressing for me. I must trust that all things are possible through my beliefs, and that whatever I'm feeling right now, this vibration is matching something right now. And what I feel, I attract. Fear brings fear. Anger brings anger. And joy brings joy. And peace brings peace. And love brings love. So guiding is what I do when I am intentionally choosing to align with something new that I am ready to allow, that I'm ready to believe, because I am ready to express. And when my demonstrations don't match up with my intentions, I want to be clear. Oh, I know too much. I know too much truth for this. For this itsy bitsy teeny weeny expression of my good showing up like this. And when this happens, I look at this itsy bitsy and I say, okay, that's a lie. I know more about health than this manifestation. I know more about prosperity than this manifestation. I know enough about joy for this experience to be better than this. See, this is the truth. There's no spot where radiant health is not. I know about prosperity. It is always present right where I am. This is the truth I know about joy. As much joy as I can vibrate is mine. The vibration of truth is all that is needed to change any experience. I don't waste time arguing about what's showing up, because I'm clear that the law has matched my vibrational frequency, fast or slow. And the law is the perfect copycat. Now, that being the case, I know it's time for me to remember who I am. And it's simple. I make guiding easy. I make guiding fun. And when my demonstrations do show up like my intention, I give myself a hand clap. I give myself a hug. And I look at myself and say, hey, boo, you did that. Boo, you did that. You matched that. And these are my favorite words in the world. Let me leave them with you. And may you use them often. Boo, good on you. And so it is. Thank you.